Welcome back to my channel. It's early in the morning, Liz is awake, and it's time for the fourth and last cube of Clear My Space. So let's start. It's going to be hopefully a quick turnaround. Now I have two of these sheets of stickers. Now Highlights magazine is very good at sending these around the holiday season because if you have gifts that you need tags on, then these work out great. So I'm going to put these on the side to pass along to someone else. I also have some activity books for ages 3 plus. One's learn about numbers, one's learn about animals. They come in handy if you have guests that come by. So I'll put those in the activity cube. Got different cubes. This is something that I always had a lot of fun with, and it is just a bright orange neon folder with some texture to it. You can have this for schoolwork, artwork. If you have a small child that comes over and does some artwork, they can take it home in this folder. It comes in handy, so it'll stay. I did find some craft items. When you get them on clearance for 95% off or 97% off, and you have young children or grandchildren or friends that might come by, they don't care if this is St. Patrick's Day. So this is actually for St. Patrick's Day, and it's a little dog, and you can decorate two dogs. That goes in the craft section. These are stickers. These are used for either crafts or to make cards. Then I have, I'll have to take this down. I have a container in the cube. So there's a container in a container. But this container fits on a shelf in a child's room. And I only have one of them. But it has wooden puzzles. And these are great to have around in case you have, like I said, grandchildren or young children. And I have 4 of the puzzles. And I'll put the puzzles together so they're a lot more organized. I found another bag or package of these little containers. These are going to be passed along to a teacher or someone that could use them. I'm never going to use these. I don't want this real estate taken up by useless things that I can't use. So these are going to be donated to a teacher. Something that comes in handy for crafts are sponges. You can cut these sponges in different shapes. There's 4 in a pack. You can use them to clean up. Depending on the age of the child, they can cut the sponges with help, or they can be moistened and they can clean up the table. Another thing that I found, which will go in the outside container for activities, will be chalk. There's colored chalk, there's white chalk. That will not go in this real estate. Another thing of construction paper that has not been used, it will have to go with the school supplies. I have a sleeper. This goes where the clothes were going in case someone comes by or needs some baby clothes. And yet another package of containers. Now this says Fresh reusable minis. It looks like you can put food in these. I'm not sure. It doesn't say it's BPA free. So personally, oh yes it does. It does say BPA free. So you can put food in these. It could be for a snack box. It could be for a bent-go box. It could be for a lunch box or a lunch bag. And if you did, it was at the Dollar Tree, so they weren't very expensive, so they can just, dispose of properly. Another thing I found are these gators. Another gator. That doesn't go in here. Here's a robot. It's a wooden robot. Goes in the craft area. More resealable bags. That's in the craft area, or it could go in the lunch area. I have some books in here. These are going to stay because it's an easy way to read to children when they're here. I also found stretch lace. So you can take those buttons in the craft cube, put these on there, or put the lace this string through there and it stretches. You could actually make a bracelet or something. Another thing that I found, which I don't need, I don't think I'll ever use, are stick-on numbers. I don't even know when I would use these. I don't even know why they're here. So I'll pass those along to a teacher. I bet she can find, or he can find a way to use those. We have some books. Liza's here. We have some books. One's on science, but it's 5th grade. We have another activity book that does not belong in here. And we have 3rd grade language arts. We do have some Hammermill Bright White paper. It's like copy paper. It's great. It's more like cardstock. It's great for crafts and art projects. And then we have random stickers that we don't need from our state. So we will give those to a teacher. So after everything is taken out of here, we don't need that either. We have an empty cube. Not much will go back into this cube except for the container with the puzzles. And I'll organize those because all of these other objects and things go in a different cube. Even the books have a cube. Clothes, gators, craft cubes, random robots. So out of everything, there's no trash, but there are some things that will go to teachers and teachers. So they can use those in their classroom, at their home. It doesn't matter. Wherever they would like to use these, they can use them. Well, I appreciate you stopping by on Clear Your Space. This is the last decluttering video for the cubes, not unless they get out of order again, and I will make sure I do this quite often to make sure they stay intact and tidy. Stop back by in the next few days. It's probably going to be in December. I'm going to do major decluttering of different areas. It's not going to be room by room. It's not going to be a whole closet at a time. It might be a container at a time. But stop back by, because by the end of the year, or the beginning of the first year, 2023, I want as much as possible decluttered, donated, passed along, recycled, or put in the trash. I want to have a completely decluttered home and homestead. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you can relate to some of the things in this 4th cube, maybe the disorganization that you saw that I have, give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing to my channel so we can declutter together, we can be frugal together, and we can stay ready. I'll see you in the next video.